stuff to do, so I'll have you off and on in a couple minutes. So I'm here with Dennis Haysbert. You guys, the fans out there, know him from the unit, 24, Major League.
The list goes on.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. First off, obviously they want to know about, what do you have in the works right now? Anything coming out or out?
Well, one thing I can talk about is the details that was purchased by Harvey Weinstein at Sundance this year.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll be out soon. I'm hoping December, January, February, whichever, whatever date he deems good to bring it out. And I have another thing that I'm in negotiations with, so we can talk about.
Okay.
But he has a clothing line that's starting November 1st.
Oh,
yes. I have a sports clothing.
You're looking snazzy right now, so
Thank
I can
you
see.
very much.
Tell us about the details. The plot, is there,
The details is it's a very interesting plot, but it would take too long to explain.
Okay.
So I'll just tell you like this: it is about love, betrayal, hatred, friendship, and raccoons.
Okay. Who can we expect alongside you in that movie?
Tobey Maguire, Laura
Wow.
Linney, Ray Liotta,
Wow.
and a host of others, Elizabeth Banks.
Wow.
And it should be really nice.
And some raccoons.
And some raccoons.
Okay. So obviously you're here for an achievement award.
Yes.
I know it's hard to encompass a career, as accomplished as yours. What does it mean to you to kind of come in and receive something like this down here?
It's very gratifying to start off. I'm very appreciative. But when you say achievement award, you have to put like this, a series of dots behind it to this point.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Obviously. You always play a strong presence in 24, the unit, in Jarhead. Does that come natural for you, or where does that strong character come from?
Well, it comes with any character that I portray. I put 110% into it, and I try to embody who that character is, and embody what for anybody that is that character in real life. I want that person to look at me playing that role and say, you know what, that's spot on. So that's the kind of detail I'd like to bring to any role that I pursue.
Is there any experience in that? And I know a lot of military. Is there any? It just kind of it works. Because it comes across on screen that you have that experience.
Well, like I said, whether I'm playing an athlete, whether I'm playing a soldier, a special ops soldier, playing a captain, major, or a colonel, it doesn't matter. I try to play those roles as though I were that person. Even the president. I had nothing to base my president on, except
I was going to touch
what
on
my
that.
experience was, and the experiences of presidents that I liked, and even men that I thought would be great presidents that weren't. I tried to, encompass some of the attributes and some of their essence of what I was doing.
What were some of those men that you think would be great presidents that obviously weren't being put in?
Colin Powell was one. President Carter was one.
Okay.
And a bunch more. I won't tell you all my
Okay. How important was that for the country to see that, to maybe kind of a precursor to maybe Obama coming into office?
You know what? The only thing I said when I did that role is if one person in the world, in this country, stepped up and followed my lead, I'd done my job.
That's awesome.
Who'd have known?
What a precursor.
Yeah. Well, a reporter did ask me when just before the second season started, when I became president. The first season, as you know, I was a senator. And the first season went over so well that they decided to make me president in the second season. And a reporter, kind of tongue-in-cheek, asked me when I thought there would be a black president. And I said, 2012. And he actually laughed at me. And
Wow.
I said, is that funny? He says, I said, okay. I said, it's fine. But you know what? It's going to happen. But I had no idea it was going to happen 4 years before I
You were close. You were close. So we got to touch on, there was rumors before, earlier in the year, about Major League 4. Is that done now, or?
I have no idea.
No idea?
No one's approached me, so no one's approached my manager as I know. So, who knows?
If it was, because I know they were trying to write it, but obviously before the whole Charlie Sheen thing, if they could get it together, would you be interested in doing it again?
I would be interested, but I'd have to see. I'd have to see a script and see if it works out.
Would it be nice to get back with those guys, Corbin?
Oh, absolutely.
They were rumoring Wesley Snipes.
That's one of the best experiences of my career. So, anytime they put on, I can put on a uniform again. I don't know why or how they're going to put us in uniform again, but that would really be a stretch.
I mean, that's just one of those.
I'd like to see how they do it. I'd like to see the script.
Right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Congrats on everything, and obviously the award tonight, and then.